Welcome back to the channel, The Digital Entrepreneur, where we talk about all the things that matter to the modern day entrepreneur. Now today I'm going to be covering Toonly, which is an animated video creation software. It's super simple to use and I purchased it about 6 months ago. I've used it for a couple of projects and I'm just going to do a quick demo and a review. And we're going to get to that in just a second. So I'm just going to jump right to screen share mode and get to the demo, guys. I'm going to show you how to create your very first project with Toonly and how some of the features work. So this is your opening screen here, your main menu here, and all you have to do is top left here, click Create New Video. I'm going to name it Test 2. Now, the very first thing you're going to see on the menu is your different scenes and backgrounds. Now, these are just preset elements. If you're looking for, a beach, a construction site, if you're looking for something in particular, and here's your different backgrounds. So the backgrounds are not quite as intricate as the scenes, but let's take this backyard. All you do, guys, you drag and drop. Everything in Toonly is drag and drop, which is great. Now, down here you'll see these have appeared on the timeline. Now, you can stretch this out, and as you stretch out the backyard scene or background, it's actually lengthening the scene. All right, so right now you can see we're working in scene 1. If I want to add a scene 2, which, a different background, different elements, or just kind of to reset, then you start a brand new scene. So I'm going to add some characters. Looks like this is kind of a backyard barbecue. So let's jump into the characters here and let's just kind of scroll through and see what we've got. Now, I have the enterprise version, so I have a few extra features and a few extra characters. There are plenty of characters, although not quite as many as Doodly. Doodly has a few more characters, but you can animate these characters and add motion to these characters. So, but let's just pick somebody and just drag and drop him to the barbecue. Now let's drag him over. He's the one doing the grilling. Now, if I want to add some kind of motion to this character, I'm just going to right click on the character, and you have all kinds of different options. Look, wearing a mask. Now there's one for COVID. Let's save that and see. Now, you have to actually drag each element out for the length of time that you want, because it's going to appear and disappear according to this timeline that you're dragging out right here. So let's see what happens when this guy's wearing a mask. All right, so you can see, so like we're gonna have a nice little social distance barbecue where a whole bunch of people are here and they're all wearing masks. I think that's an interesting feature that I haven't seen that one. They must have just upgraded that. Now you can see they appeared on the timeline where I had the cursor on the timeline when I dragged and dropped them. So if I want them to also appear from the beginning, I have to drag it back, but I'm going to have them appear kind of so you can see how they pop in and pop out. Now this This guy instead of wearing a mask, I selected walking with a mask. Now, even though they have the motion, he won't be actually moving from spot to spot. That is one of the features that I don't love about Toonly. So that's your scene so far. Now say I want to add some objects, all right? Say I want to add a rain cloud. Let's see what they've got for rain clouds. Okay. So let's bring a rain cloud. It's about to rain on this guy here. He's got his own little personal rain cloud. So now he's sad. So let's see if we can find something appropriate here. An appropriate emotion. You can see how many different options there are here for actions. We'll put his hands up, or put his hands on his waist. So he's not too happy about being in the rain. All right, and you can see the rain cloud again. It appeared where the cursor appeared. So we're going to have it appear a little later as well. So let's see what we've got so far. Now he's got his rain cloud. Now I realize my scene makes no sense whatsoever. But that's all right. Now if I want to add an overdub to this, it's actually just a matter of clicking down here. Oh, and it wants to access the microphone. Absolutely. It's accessing the microphone, accessing the microphone. Now what do we want to do? Let's play that back. Phone, absolutely. It's accessing the microphone, accessing the microphone. So you can see the overdub, if you're using a decent mic, is actually pretty decent. Now, it's really not that hard once you're done. You know, let's say I wanted to add a new scene. You know, this time it's an adventure exterior, they call this. All right, so I mean, you can see there's all kinds of backgrounds and different options, guys. And they look, the preset scenes and backgrounds look quite good. You know, you can do a lot with Toonly, and I haven't gotten into the fine tuning of the motion of the characters. That's what I need to work on personally. But there's not much of a learning curve. It's quite simple, and you can see that anybody pretty much can do it. So, and when you're done, all you do is come up here and click export, or you can just save it and come back and work on it later, and it'll export right to your hard drive. And that is really it, guys. I mean, it's really it's a slightly different interface than Doodly, which is also made by the same company, but very straightforward. If you've ever used a video editor like iMovie, you should be able to use this fairly easily. So that, you know, that's pretty much the demo, guys. You know, I don't want to get too deep into the into all the features, because that would be a really long tutorial. But you can see that an amateur can jump in and use Toonly the first time and make a successful video, and also do the overdubbing right in there in the program, which is again a great feature, because not everybody has the setup to do the recording and then put them together through editing. So anyways, I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next video.